You know, one of the most underrated life skills, and honestly, one of the most grown things you can ever learn, is picking your battles. It's a quiet superpower that doesn't get enough credit because it's not about winning, it's about preserving your most valuable resource. Because not everything deserves your energy. Not every comment, not every situation, not every person tugging at you deserves a reaction. Think of your energy as a finite currency. You only have so much to spend each day. And a lot of people struggle with that because we're taught to stand up for yourself 24/7. We're conditioned to believe that silence is weakness, that walking away means you've lost. But standing up for yourself doesn't mean fighting everything that moves. True strength lies in strategic engagement. It means knowing what's worth your peace and what isn't. It's the wisdom to differentiate between a genuine threat to your well-being and a simple, insignificant annoyance designed to drain you. Life gets so much easier when you realize you don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. You can respectfully decline the invitation to chaos. This isn't about being passive, it's about being powerful. It's about discernment. And that discernment is being able to pause and ask yourself 4 crucial questions before you invest your energy. Is this actually important? Does this affect my life in a real, tangible way? Will this matter in a week, a month, a year? Or am I just reacting out of emotion, ego, or habit? Most of the time, the things we feel compelled to react to are nothing more than emotional triggers. It's rarely about the situation itself. Instead, somebody has unintentionally touched a deep-seated insecurity, or disrespected us in a small but piercing way, or perhaps made us feel completely unseen and unheard in a moment that mattered. But your energy is a finite, valuable resource. Your inner peace is expensive, earned through conscious effort. You don't throw that precious currency away just because someone else woke up on the wrong side of the bed or is projecting their own internal chaos. Their storm doesn't have to become your shipwreck. Choosing not to engage isn't a sign of weakness, it's a hallmark of wisdom. Picking your battles doesn't make you passive, it makes you strategic. It conserves your power for the fights that truly matter, making you dangerous in all the right ways. Now let's talk about that phrase, don't write checks you can't cash. People use it jokingly, but it's real. It means, don't make promises your character can't keep. Don't start fights you aren't willing to finish. Don't act bigger than the work you're actually ready to put in. If you're going to step into conflict, make sure you're stepping in with purpose, not pride. Half the problems people have in relationships, friendships, jobs, even online, come from them writing emotional checks they can't cash. They pop off, they talk big, they want to win, they want to prove a point, but they don't think about the consequences. They don't think about the follow-through. Picking your battles means understanding the cost of your reactions and making sure whatever check you're writing, you can cash it fully. Most battles we want to fight don't come from our soul. They come from our ego. The ego absolutely hates being misunderstood, ignored, or challenged. It wants to be right, it wants to be heard, it wants validation, but your soul only fights when something truly matters, when your values, your boundaries, or your safety are on the line. A lot of people are drained, stressed, and resentful, not because their life is hard, but because they're fighting unnecessary battles fueled by ego. When you learn to separate ego from truth, peace becomes your default. You stop engaging in battles that don't build you. You stop arguing to win. And you start protecting your energy like it's sacred, because it is. When you're unsure whether to engage or let something slide, here's a simple yet powerful way to decide. It's a framework built on 4 key questions you can ask yourself in the moment. First, does this impact my future? If it won't matter in a year, a month, or even a week, it's likely not worth your energy. If it doesn't, breathe and let it go. Second, does staying silent harm me? If silence is self-betrayal, a quiet acceptance of disrespect, then speak. That's a worthy battle for your integrity. Third, is this a pattern or a one-time thing? A recurring issue, a pattern of behavior, is worth addressing directly to stop it from continuing. But a one-time annoyance is often worth ignoring. And finally, the 4th question. Will fighting this make my life better or just feed my ego? If it only feeds your ego, walk away with your peace intact. But if it strengthens your boundaries, your self-respect, or your long-term peace, then it's time to address it. Picking your battles is not about being passive, it's about being wise. It's about making sure your reactions align with your growth, not your impulses. At the end of the day, remember this: your energy is a currency. Where you spend it determines the quality of your life. So pick your battles, wisely, intentionally, and with a calm mind. And always remember, don't write checks you can't cash. Not with your words, not with your emotions, not with your integrity. If you want to live with peace, strength, and clarity, you've got to learn which battles help you grow and which ones only drain you. If this resonates, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more information about yourself, the world, and our place within it.